Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Speaking of the channel, that's what I want to talk about. I draw your attention to this tweet here that I put up earlier, and you can see the colourful language that I use. This is in response to an interview that the Treasury Minister, Darren Jones, took part in, where they discussed the migrant situation coming across, and he made the claim that the majority of those in the boats are children, babies and women. That's the narrative all the while, isn't it? That's what leads those on the left particularly to turn around and go, oh, those poor people, don't be so horrible, blah, 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 and they're fleeing war zones and all the rest of it. Well, it started a bit of a, I suppose you could call it a war internally, because what this Darren Jones has come out with isn't necessarily the truth. Many of us out there know that. Many of us out there accept that you still have this minority of people that walk around with their head in the sand and can't see the problem for what it is. And at the moment, there's parts of our country which are descending into outright chaos over this very subject. Have a listen to this. So Labour risks war over Minister's women and children migrant claims as proof emerges. And get this, 3/4 of asylum seekers are young men. 3/4, and you imagine the numbers coming over on a daily basis. I think somebody messaged me earlier and said there was another 300 this morning. Labour is at risk of a serious internal row over Treasury Minister Darren Jones's claims that most small boat migrants are children, babies and women. On Thursday, Jones had claimed that the majority of the people in these boats are women and children, and Downing Street refused to correct him. So Starmer's Downing Street refused to correct him. However, Home Office data, this is stuff that Rupert Lowe, I think, has championed the cause of getting this information transparently out to the public, has revealed that almost 3/4 of illegal migrants are adult men. Now, I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to say to you that if this country fell into a state of anarchy and people needed to get out any which way they could, it would be my wife and kids on the boat. It wouldn't be me. What do you say to that? Yvette Cooper's department says 70% of illegal arrivals since 2018 have been adult males aged 18 and over. This is a fact we well know now, yet you still have that percentage that claim otherwise. Labour MP Mike Tabb went on to confirm to GB News that the majority of those crossing the channel are young men. You'll have to ask Darren about his comments, he said. The Prime Minister's official spokesman refused to comment on Jones's remarks, adding, "We've been clear that our focus is on tackling these vile gangs who deal in human misery." You're not tackling anything, Prime Minister. That is a joke phrase from a joke government that's becoming the biggest joke ever. Mike Tabb, well, he's the MP, the Labour MP for Dover. And, you know, this is the area where these individuals keep turning up on the shoreline, and Mike Tabb is one that spends his life sitting on GB News and the like slagging reform off. That's not exactly the work of a MP dealing with a very serious problem right on his doorstep, is it? Let me know what you think of all this in the comments. Hit the like button if you will. Please, if you haven't, subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it very much. This video here, speaking of Mike Tabb, is where he got his arse handed to him by the leader of Kent County Council. It's quite amusing to have a listen to the response. So go over and look at that. Thank you very much, and as always, I look forward to talking to you soon. Toodaloo.